Welcome back, everybody. So as the title suggests, today we're talking about something that we don't typically talk about on this channel, and that's money, and more specifically monetization. So I wanted to make this video for a couple different reasons. First and foremost was to thank everybody who either has subscribed or watched any of my videos, because obviously without that support I would have never gotten here. So big thank you for all that. Secondly, I just wanted to make this kind of informational for anybody who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or just starting out, and kind of give a little bit of information or a roadmap as to how it went for me, so that they can kind of build on that. By no means is this video like a flex or a bragging about being monetized. More or less informational, and especially a thank you. But I didn't really want to do a video of just me talking, so us being a fishing channel, I figured, why not get out here and do a little bit of fishing and then kind of go through everything. We'll try and make as few edits or cuts as possible, but hopefully we get interrupted quite a bit with some fish. If this is interesting to anybody, or if you need to share it with a buddy that would be interested in it, by all means, please like, share, and subscribe so we can keep the channel growing. But let's get after it. So for some of these, this information, you can most certainly find it online. But let's first talk about the YouTube Partner Program, and I guess that's the biggest thing. So to enter the program, they actually decreased the threshold to get in somewhat recently. And to do that, you either need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in the last 12 months, or you need 3 million short views in the last 90 days. That's to have the opportunity to get into the partner program. From there, you have to apply, and they have to go ahead and review everything and accept you. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're fully monetized. To make fully monetization, you have to, the requirements are a little bit higher, and you would have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours from long form video over the last 12 months, or 10 million short views over the last 90 days, I think it is. For me, the shorts didn't even seem remotely feasible. I've never had a short that's been even close to that. So clearly I was just going for the long form route. So I created the channel and made our first video on July 3rd of 2022. And I got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program with the 3,000 hour long form video requirement on almost 2 years to the date. I think it was July 3rd or 4th of 2024. And then got fully monetized just 1 month after that. So I think that kind of goes to show how much the beginning can be a grind. Obviously, finding the people that like your videos and are willing to subscribe, and how exponentially you can grow after a while. But in that amount of time, I think there were 460 some videos that I had made. Most of those were obviously shorts, and that was my plan initially, was to just start making shorts, just because I didn't know how to make videos. And I thought getting the 1,000 subscribers would be much more difficult. And once you got the 1,000 subscribers, I thought it'd be very, very simple to get the 4,000 watch hours. And that was not necessarily the case. The 1,000 subscribers came very quickly, and the 3,000 hours of long form content took quite a while. And then obviously we had a little bit more growth to where you could get that last 1,000 in a month. So just kind of goes to show you how much you potentially have to grind in the beginning, but a lot of it is about determination and just continuing on. You're gonna have plenty of videos that don't do well. My initial videos that were ice fishing were awful, and not to say that these are the ones that I'm doing currently or recently are great, but they are wildly better than what they were initially. So you just kind of learn and grow and get better as you go. And I think that's a lot of YouTube. I think a lot of people get discouraged and just kind of stop. I think with YouTube, there's obviously like determination that's involved with it, and you know, just continuing to stick with it, even if you get a couple bad videos, not getting discouraged. I think there's a little bit of luck added to it too, because if you have a video that goes viral, you can absolutely become monetized like in a very, very quick period of time. So, but I would say that's probably like not the norm. So once I got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, the next thing I had to do was make an AdSense account. AdSense is through Google that ends up paying you through, like, that's how YouTube pays you. They essentially take the revenue that they get for ads before, in the middle, and after your videos, and you get a portion of that, and they pay you through AdSense. That process, super simple. Just follow the directions. They end up sending you stuff through the mail just to go ahead and confirm that you're a real person. But it was very simple and didn't take very long at all. With that being said, the reason most people probably clicked on this video was to see how much money I've made. I took a little while to make this video. I wanted to wait 28 days to kind of give a bigger picture as to how much you can actually make versus, you know, one little blip of a day, and not give it a very realistic outlook as far as that goes. But in 28 days, I made a little bit over $37. So not a ton of money by any means, but I'm a very small channel. Don't have tons and tons of views on my videos. So obviously that's kind of like a benchmark, and you can clearly make a lot more money if you have more views. One thing that goes into how much money you make is your CPM, your cost per milli, which basically shows how much money you get paid based off of 1,000 views. And there's a decent range as far as how much that can be. Mine is right around 8, and I don't know if that's all that great or not, but and I don't really know how to increase it. I guess I'm not too concerned about it, but I'm sure there's plenty of stuff on the internet to kind of help people out if they're trying to increase their CPM and whatnot. So $30. I technically haven't been paid any of that out yet, because an AdSense has a threshold of $100 before they pay you. So it'll take me probably close to 3 months before I get a check at all. But again, this channel was never to make money. It was fun initially, and then after that, it was kind of more an informational entertainment sort of deal, to where I want to share tips, tricks, show people ice fishing videos that, you know, potentially never have been able to ice fish. With my kayak videos, a lot of it was to show my failures and how things didn't go well, so that people didn't make those same mistakes. But that's kind of where the channel's at right now. So I think for the most part, we'll probably just end up keep fishing for the rest of the day, and see if we can't catch some fish. It's been much slower than I was hoping. There won't be a whole lot of cuts and edits because I have not even had a bite yet. So that's unfortunate, but still a good day to be out on the water. There's one. Oh, missed him. Finally had one. There's a good one. Switched on over to a black chatterbait just because of how green and discolored this water is. A bass? That is a bass. Come on, buddy. There we go. There's a decent one. Oh, he just came undone. Not a bad one. Probably a pound and a half. I've been throwing a smaller chatterbait, the Mini Max, but I think just a little bit more vibration, darker color bait, they'll find it a little bit easier. Take a picture of him, let him go. All right, let him go. It's our first one. That one was on the second cast with a black chatterbait, so hopefully there should be plenty more where that one came from. Well, that's it for today. Honestly, probably one of the worst days I've ever had out at this lake. We ended up with a couple bites and one fish. Pretty awful, to be honest, but I was happy to be able to make the video. Again, I greatly appreciate anybody who has ever watched one of my videos or is a subscriber, because again, couldn't have done it without you guys. If this is at all of benefit to somebody who might be aspiring to do YouTube or is just starting out, by all means, go ahead and share that with them. And also, if there's anything that you guys had questions about that I guess I didn't address in the video, by all means, drop those in the comment section below, and I can go ahead and try and answer those. But as always, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.